Girls like you belong in the kitchen. Don't look at what you can't touch.
Kneel, now.
Apologize.
No.
What? This isn't my room.
Those aren't my hands.
No, that's not me. Julian Vale. Adrian's brother, the one he hates.
Enough.
You drove drunk. You hit someone. And now you're acting crazy?
I can't tell him. He'd never believe me.
One more scandal and I throw you out myself.
I went from invisible to doomed. That wasn't me. Someone kept receipts on his ruin. No names, no dosage. No normal patient gets this. He almost killed someone.
He belongs in prison.
They've already buried him. He's just not dead yet.
Julian, sweetheart, you need your meds. Still feral. He can't even hold a spoon sober.
This isn't one bad morning. This is his whole life.
You've embarrassed us enough.
He never even asks why. This wasn't a fall. This was scaffolding.
Don't trust her. Whatever.
Too soft. One bite. One normal thing.
I didn't steal it, Adrian.
That's him. That's not me.
Every time, it's another lie.
He's not well.
If someone lied to you about me...
Get to the point.
No. And whatever this act is, stop.
He'd rather hate him than look again.
Mr. Vale may cut Julian off.
So I'm on a clock.
Hurry.
Then I stop surviving. I start digging.
Thank you.
Did Julian just say thank you?
Manners are easy. Faking class is harder.
Small win. Don't waste it.
Westport dropped 3 points. Not fear, a leak. Who told you that? Page 3. And your assistant's 3 a.m. printout.
Look at me now.
I want the Vale seat at the Charity Equestrian Gala.
You?
If you disgrace this family there, I sign you out myself.
Deal.
What are you doing?
Surviving. Don't drag us down. I'm trying not to be buried by it first.
Give Julian the nervous horse. This time, I want him on the ground.
Where did you hide? 12. Broken valse. Mother furious.
I don't know this. I don't know this.
You don't know. Under the stairs.
That wasn't me.
You answered too fast. Maybe I remember more than you thought.
Bad answer, but it bought me seconds. If sugar's the key, then open the damn door.
Take it. Easier tomorrow.
They didn't watch him fall. They pushed.
Tomorrow, everyone watches. Good. You really aren't the old Julian. Good.
Then I don't get to fool.
Julian, are you sober today?
Not a gala, a firing squad.
You almost look human today.
Try harder. You still don't. He's spirited.
That smell doesn't belong on a horse.
Representing the Vale family, Julian Vale!
If I step back, I lose. If I step up, I bleed.
Watch closely. He always ruins himself.
No, not there. I can save me, or I can save him. Damn it.
What the hell was that?
Adrian, are you hurt?
Ah, that got your attention.
Maybe ask why the horse snapped.
Excuse me? Julian, stop spiraling.
Funny. Crazy people usually hate audits. Back off.
He didn't push me away.
Answer me. What? My brother doesn't do that. So who the hell are you?
If I tell you, I lose everything.
Say it again. Who are you?
Julian.
Wrong answer. What did you break at 12? Where did Mother hide the cane?
I don't know. I don't know any of this.
Blue vase. Under the stairs. Little disaster.
That wasn't me. That was him.
You know what only he knows. That doesn't mean you're him.
What if someone's been drugging him? Be careful. Did you ever check why he got worse? Or was hating him easier?
There. Bleed where it hurts.
Show me.
Jesus.
Take it. No trouble tomorrow.
They built the monster they blamed.
Same kitchen. Same sugar. Same trap.
New hobby, sir?
Healthier than whiskey.
He knows something. He's choosing silence. Not garnish. A trigger. Let's see who panics first.
Julian? At a ladies' luncheon?
I'm here for the charity, since some of you treat it like a shopping budget. Imported fruit purees, listed under the children's nutrition budget last month.
Wait, what?
You've become articulate.
Maybe I stopped swallowing whatever you handed me.
Knowing too much is dangerous. Especially when everyone already thinks you're unstable.
There it is. The cage.
This is my body.
Then help me.
Don't die in it.
So you're real.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? Because you didn't come here for me, you came here for Adrian.
He sees right through me.
The closer you get to him, the worse this ends. Catherine is the danger. You're wrong.
Then what are you not saying?
Then what does he want? He never loved Vanessa.
Young master, Adrian wants to see you.
Perfect timing.
I heard that. What exactly do you know about Vanessa?
Too much. And never enough.
I was guessing. You're getting better at lying.
Because the truth sounds insane.
You really are like a different person.
Don't notice me now. It's too late.
One deal. That usually means a trap.
You help me find the leak. I help you stay.
Use him before he uses you.
Deal.
Julian looks almost operational.
That makes one of us.
Good. Let them laugh a second too long.
And the Westport leak? Ask who met Vanessa's fund consultant 24 hours before it broke.
There. He chose not to cut me off.
Julian, are you making up stories again?
Then hand over the call lines.
Run, Vanessa. You always look uglier when you run.
Mr. Vale, is your brother involved in the internal review?
The family will handle family business.
He didn't shield the family. He shielded me.
The crash file you asked for.
I know that name.
That doctor. Vanessa knows him. Then this was never random. 4-hour delay. Enough to swap a sample.
There. A lie with paperworks.
Missing surveillance, NDA payout. How many coincidences do you need?
He knows. He just hates saying it.
Did you ever really check him?
I had reasons.
No. You had the convenient version. It was easier to hate your brother than admit you were wrong.
Hit the fracture, not the armor. He was there before they ruined him for you.
Vanessa just met with the doctor.
Burn what's left.
That's risky.
Not as risky as Julian finding it first. No ashes, no evidence. Then I'll get there before the smoke clears. We're worried about you, Julian.
No, you're staging me.
Impulsivity, self-harm risk, personality instability.
He really hasn't been himself. You don't need a diagnosis. You need a script.
Then explain the dosage. Double the standard for 3 months?
Let the room hear it.
Your case is unique.
Special enough to drug me stupid?
I told you he'd misunderstand us. Everything I did was to help him.
There it is, the Saint map.
Enough.
Every record. To me. Starting now.
Please. One more piece.
If you talk, both boys are finished.
She wasn't broken. She was cornered. She wasn't jumping. That wasn't depression. That was fear.
The lawyers are here.
Why?
Overseas treatment papers.
They're not moving me. They're disappearing me. Somewhere quiet, secure, no visitors.
A coffin with manners.
You'd better have a reason. Your mother didn't kill herself. Say that again. She was terrified. And if you still wait, they'll send me away before I prove it.
Pick a side.
Mother's private study.
He gave me the door.
If you're lying, you'll send me away yourself. Don't do this alone again.
Please still be here. Somebody tried to erase this room.
You knew exactly who she was.
Straight into the house. Straight into him.
Touching. Adrian isn't love, he's access.
And Julian?
Collateral.
At least she's honest when she's cruel.
You've become interesting. Almost like a different soul.
Too close.
Soon everyone will know.
Of course. A baby. The perfect weapon.
Fake. How do you know?
Because of course it is.
I didn't want to hide our child.
There it is. The noose with lace on it.
Then we move the arrangements forward.
He didn't even ask if it was true.
Do you believe her? I don't know. She was in your mother's sealed study last night.
Say it plain. Make him look.
She's not afraid of me. She's afraid you'll stop standing where she parked you. Same clinic, same coding system. Now we stop guessing. If she faked this, then someone there built it for her.
Locked means real. Locked means scared.
Got you.
Now don't get caught.
Hand me the phone. For privacy or damage control?
Too far in to blink now.
Touch him and lose your license.
He came.
She's not pregnant.
There. Say it out loud.
Same clinic, same man, same lie.
The inheritance gala moves up. 3 days.
3 days to blow up a dynasty?
With a veiled child involved, stability comes first.
A knife wrapped in silk.
From now on, you stay with me.
You think I'll do something reckless?
I think they'll move on you first.
That wasn't control, that was fear.
If you weren't my brother, this would be easier.
If you weren't my brother.
Don't do this to me now.
He doesn't want Julian. He wants whoever kept standing up in this body.
You think that's romantic? Keep going, and he burns with you.
You mean he'll choose me?
Then we survive first.
Feel later. Win first.
I hold the board, you hold the blast order. Drugs, crash, fund, pregnancy.
Say it like bullets.
3 days.
We don't get a fourth.
And no room to break.
Madam wants Julia, now.
Mr. Adrian, the board is waiting.
Too clean. They know. Hold the line.
This many for family?
Not family. Containment.
Your father insists.
You planned this.
Not a house. A machine.
And I'm the part it wants to grind.
You've been far too lucid lately.
There you are.
You're scared.
No, I'm correcting a disruption.
You won't put me back in that box. We'll see.
So he was always in the room.
If he acts out again, institutionalize him.
They don't need a diagnosis. They need an excuse.
You're not even pretending now.
You were manageable before. Drunk, loud, predictable. This version is inconvenient.
So that's the crime, not madness. Clarity.
Get off me!
Not again. Not like him.
You made him look insane.
No. I made sure everyone believed it.
I'm not your mistake to file away!
Move. Move, now.
I'm still here.
If he causes one more scene, send him in before the gala ends.
So that's the finish line.
Then I only need one night.
One night to tear this place open.
Drugs first, then the crash, then the fund, then pregnancy. If we hit Vanessa first, Catherine hides behind her. So we break the system before the socialite.
Break the spine, then the smile.
Main ballroom feed. 2 backups.
Security?
Still loyal to your father on paper.
Once the first clip runs, no one buries it.
Truth is useless unless it travels.
If I get blocked, you run it. If I get taken, then I burn the whole room down anyway.
He means it.
We don't get to lose clean. Then we don't lose.
Say that again when the room starts burning. Someone changed the permissions.
Of course they did.
Can you fix it? We just lost our clean entry.
Then we go in dirty. They dressed execution in gold. Every eye here came to watch me fall. Same marble, different cage.
After tonight, the Vale succession will be reset.
Not treatment, disposal.
Julian will be transferred overseas for treatment.
For this family's future, sacrifice is necessary.
Say sacrifice when you mean slaughter.
Not now.
Stand where you are, Adrian.
So it's me. Good.
You're right. Everyone came for a result.
So let's give them one.
Then let's start with a video.
Hit play.
Good. Everybody look up.
He didn't lose control. You dosed it out of him.
Fabricated. Lie louder. It won't fix the font.
Keep watching.
One lie was never enough for this family.
He didn't become the scandal. He was built for it.
Say his truth where they buried his name.
I had no idea!
Enough!
There it is. He chose a side.
I was deceived too!
Of course. Cry. That's your best trick.
Of course you'd say that. Now let's talk about your money. And your baby.
Round 2.
Looks like the children missed dinner. But your lunch table never did.
Bleed her in public.
This is cruelty.
No, this is your real file.
That's fake!
Funny. That line was yours.
Turn it off!
Don't.
There. No smile left now.
Fake pregnancy. Stolen charity money. Doctor on your payroll. You weren't used. You were in on it.
Enough!
If you shoot me first.
He did it. He stepped in front. You knew. You knew this whole house by heart.
Everyone thinks this is the truth.
No. This is where truth starts rotting upward.
Catherine, Vanessa, the drugs, the crash. I knew all of it.
There he is, the architect.
And you did nothing?
Why would I?
Because fathers are supposed to be human.
Vale doesn't survive on softness. I needed to see which son could stand through chaos.
You built a cage and called it character.
You made us hate each other.
If blood can distract you, you don't deserve power.
Then your power can die with you.
You wanted the most ruthless heir? Then you picked the wrong person.
I won't be your son. I won't be your test.
I'm done fighting for your throne. Now I'm taking the room.
Let it all fall on him.
You wanted a winner.
I want witnesses.
If it lives in the press, it can't be buried in the house.
Shut it down!
Too late.
Have you lost your mind?
No. I finally found it. I don't want your name. I don't want your money. I don't want Vale.
I wanted to survive. Now I want him to watch it rot.
I want you to watch it fall. Julian?
Something's wrong.
No, not yet. That's me.
Not now. Not now. I'm changing back.
Oh God.
I have to tell him before the body does.
Julian! I don't care about the board. I don't care about Vale.
I need to know who you are.
If I say it, nothing goes back.
You didn't fall for your brother. And not the taboo either.
Start there. Save him first.
Because I'm not Julian.
There.
It's out. Then who are you? The person who kept showing up. Not the body. The choice. You didn't want your brother. You wanted the one who kept pulling you out.
Say it clean. Give him a way out.
Lucy.
He knows. It's me. I was always there.
The catering girl. It was you.
So I wasn't losing my mind.
No. Not for this. You can go now.
Come here.
This time, as me.
Vale stock is in free fall.
That's not victory. That's fallout. It finally looks mortal.
My father will still try to control the wreckage.
Let him choke on it.
What now?
First, we survive. No fantasy. No rescue ending. Just the next breath. Then we figure out who we are without Vale. You're still trouble.
So are you.
The whereabouts of the Vale heir remain uncertain.
Good. Let them guess.